Hey guys, I got a new knife review for you guys today. Here we go. The Cold Steel Micro Recon 1. Tanto point, of course. The best. Hanging out with Amanda here. Say hello.
Hello.
There she is. Alright, let's get into it. Going on to the specs of this knife. The website says that it's a 2-inch blade, but I measured it, and here, just to serve as proof for you guys, it's actually 1 3/4 of an inch. It's not completely 2 inches, so they lied. Just kidding. It's still very close. So 1 3/4 inch blade length, handle length of 2.5 inches, with a total of 4.5 inches ish, approximately. That math's not necessarily right. It's probably, yeah, no, that's right. Let's see. It goes up to 4.5. Okay. Anyways, it weighs 1.1 ounce, and this is designed, of course, after the renowned Cold Steel Recon 1. It is a very famous knife for very obvious reasons. Its strength, its versatility, a lot of stuff about that knife. It's just amazing. Anyways, this goes for about $24. If you buy it from the Cold Steel website, that's like $40. And I think that's too much for this little adorable knife. I think $25 should be just plenty for it. Anyways, it features a triad lock. Yes, a teeny tiny triad lock. Look how adorable that is. Doo-doo. Yep, it just clicks close like that. It also features a lanyard hole here. It comes with a key ring actually for your keychain, and that comes separately. You can put it through here to put that on your keychain and stuff. I actually had it like that for the longest time, but I decided to take that out. I'm going to put a smaller knife on my keychain. Alright, anyways, blade details. It's 2 millimeters thick. It's at the widest point, it is 3/4 of an inch, and it is AUS 8 material, and it's got the Teflon coating that all the Recon ones have. So this will, if you're cutting someone, it'll slide in and out of their skin and flesh nicely. But I don't know. Ready sharpness 5 out of 5. Yes, that is razor sharp. It can shave hairs off your arm or whatever you're shaving with it. Hopefully just your arm or your leg. Geometric strength, I'm gonna say good. And the blade variations just come in Tanto and spear point, of course. Back to the geometric strength. So you can see here, any impact on this tip here is just gonna transfer back into this almost instantly, as thick as it can go, spine here, and then through the center here, and into that stop pin that will then transfer all that impact into the handle rather than the rocker here, breaking the rocker like most lockbacks. According to Cold Steel, that's where it goes. That's where lockbacks get weak. Anyways, onto the handle details. This is got rectangle texture G10. It's not like the other textures of the Recon ones. This one's a little bit I don't know. This is different, definitely. Actually, hold on just a second. Here I have my discontinued Recon 1, yet to be reviewed, but don't worry, I will get to it. This is the did I just cut myself with it? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, this is I think the updated version of the very old one. This is the one that came out with the G10 scale handle rather than the, what was it? At first it was Zytel. Anyways, here's the texturing of this one, and this is actually, I think, the same texturing of the new ones. As you can see, it's different. Okay, anyways, let's see. It is the overall ergonomics, they're okay for a tiny knife. It's got 2 to 3 fingers you can grab onto it, and it's got this really nice like thumb ramp over here. And actually, this does have little cutouts here to serve as jimping, but it doesn't work too well. You know, just kind of. But I don't know. It's a little bit of a ramp, which is nice, I guess. Applied a lot of pressure to it. Your finger will get kind of stuck there. Where the real jimping is down here. This, for some reason, is the same as this, but this provides a lot more traction. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's this metal piece right here that just makes it a little slipperier, and it's not, and its absence down here just makes your finger come directly in contact with the G10. So it's actually pretty grippy down here, and of course on the sides too. If you're grabbing it like this to cut open like a box or something, you're not gonna get reverse grip on this unless you have teeny tiny hands, or unless you crunch all your fingers together like this. And you know, might as well not. Deployment and lock details. This has a thumb stud right here, reversible, of course, and that's it. It's very smooth actually. And the speed, it's actually, you know, just as fast as you can do with your thumb. That's as fast as it's gonna come out. I don't think it's even like heavy enough for you to fully whip it like that with your wrist, so just push it with your thumb. It's not the fastest, but it's, like I said, it's really smooth, and it takes like no effort. Anyways, yeah, so it's got this teeny tiny triad back lock over here, and you know, it's good like all other triad locks, but since it's so small, it's not going to be the strongest. So this is definitely not going to be able to take the force that the new Recon one, the regular size Recon one, is going to be able to take. Same with this little pivot screw here, is a little smaller, so of course if you try to do the same task with this as you would do with a regular size Recon one, you're probably gonna break it or damage it, or it's gonna develop some very serious blade play or anything. I don't know, the handle scales might get screwed up because these are also very thin, as you can see here. Anyways, so yeah, the strength is good, but it's not the best. As of now, though, I haven't given it any serious use. I'm not gonna give it any heavy use. I have other knives for that, but it's got no blade play up and down, side to side, or anything. And if it does have any side to side, you just tighten this little pivot screw right here with a torque screw. Where was I? One-handed use, I'm gonna give it good, but I mean, it's good enough for what it is. You're not gonna want any better one-handed use for something like this, and definitely don't need two-handed use for this. Carry method. This comes with a keychain or lanyard hole, like I said. I think you might be able to squeeze some paracord through there, 550 maybe, not sure. But yeah, it comes with a keychain. I carried this in my keychain for the longest time, with one of those little things that like connects to the ring, and it's got like a little button you press and you're allowed to release it from your keychain. That's actually pretty cool. I've used it very few times, but of course that Teflon does get scratched pretty easily, so you can see here on this side, here we go, there are some scratches on that Teflon, the coating right here on this top edge here. I feel like I'm gonna cut my hand with this. This is actually very sharp. Gotta be careful with it. I'm underestimating it right now. Shouldn't do that. Practicality of this knife. For utility and self-defense, I'm gonna say yes. Not for survival or combat. For survival, if you think about survival, you think about batoning and stuff like that. Sorry, that's ridiculous. You don't even think about it with this. It's like not even 2-inch blade. What are you gonna baton with it? And for self-defense, I mean, it works though for that. For combat, you're gonna have better knives that you're gonna be able to stab people and kill people with if you're like in the military and that's your thing. Yeah, for self-defense though, it's good because you can give someone a nice little slash with this, and depending where you hit them, it will get them away from you. It'll do some serious cutting. This is actually, no matter how small this knife is, you don't want this much metal stuck inside of you anywhere in your body. You don't want to cut this deep. This knife is not huge, but like I said, you still don't want a cut like this anywhere on your body. So if they get your wrist with this, if you get an attacker's wrist with this, they're screwed. Their hand won't work anymore. Their armpit, same thing. You could slit someone's wrist with this pretty nicely. I mean, you could kill people with this. Don't think it's not a weapon. It is. But I think it's better for self-defense. You could stab someone without having to worry too much about killing them. They'll have more time to get to the hospital since you won't. puncture with it too much. Also depends how fat or how big the attacker's muscles are. You'll be able to penetrate without having lethal, penetration there. Yeah, like I said, that also depends where you're stabbing them. If you're stabbing them in the neck, they're still gonna die, regardless of how long the blade is. But say you stab someone in the chest, this is probably not gonna go all the way to the heart. Especially if someone has like big pec muscles, it's gonna be jammed in their muscles. If you stab someone in the stomach, also probably not gonna penetrate all the way to the organs, unless they're actually very like skinny or something. If they have muscle or fat, you're good. You don't have to worry about that, and that'll probably get them away from you, because I highly doubt an attacker will still be coming at you after you've stabbed them and cut them, unless they're on some kind of crazy drug, in which case you would just cut their like wrists over here to disable their arms, and you just get them on the ground and pin them down and call the cops. That's what I would do, at least. Anyways, on to the personal experiences with this knife. At first thoughts, I bought this from Knife Center. This comes in a huge box, guys. It comes in a box that's like, I don't know, it's like a shoebox kind of thing. It's huge, and you open it and you have this little teeny tiny package with this teeny tiny knife, and it's just ridiculous, the size of the package. They could actually, if they wanted to, Knife Center could send it to you in like one of those padded envelopes, like a small one, with a little bubble wrap on the inside. That would work fine. I think they would save themselves some shipping since it's not a box, but I don't know. It's their thing, so whatever. My likes, it's tiny, it's adorable, but it's very sharp and useful, especially for utility purposes when you need to cut something precisely, or open boxes, open letters, cut papers, all kinds of things. This is perfect for that. You don't need anything huge, and this is not intimidating. You can pull this out in public and people won't freak out about you like whipping out a knife. Oh, sorry about that. Something fell. Let's see, dislikes. Maybe, I was thinking, this should be a little bigger on this side and it should just have ambidextrous thumb studs. You can still use this, actually. It's just a little bit smaller and it's kind of weird. But, it's like, why not? Why don't you just make this a little bit taller and just make it ambidextrous? I guess not. Anyways, and possible modifications, maybe I will make a snazzy green G10 handle for it with this G10 that I bought. This toxic green. Yes, green. I think it'll look cool with the black. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Experiment. I actually got this with a plate of black texture G10 because the minimum for the order was $25 and the black G10 was $19, so I needed to get something else, and that was cheap, and I could use it to make like a cool liner for like my Spyderco knife or something that I've reviewed before, the Resilience. I think that will look cool after I give it that acid wash I want to give it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so thank you guys for watching, and yeah, this is a very cool knife, so if you guys are considering buying this knife, I definitely say it's good, and this is actually very nice to conceal, and you can't really get in trouble for concealing a knife under 2 inches, especially a folding knife. This is actually small enough that you can stick it in your sock, in your wallet, with your keychain, and your tiny pocket on, like when you're wearing jeans. On your right side, you have the regular pocket on the front, and then you have that tiny pocket there. I put this one in there. It's a nice little backup knife. You can actually, I've put this in my shoe before, and it's not even uncomfortable. It's very small. It's a very cool knife. So yeah, especially for the price, it's nice. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you gained some useful information about this knife. If you have any other questions, please be sure to write them in the comments or whatever, and I'll be sure to answer them. Also, be sure to subscribe and like it, and please, if you can, it would be nice if you shared the video so I will get more views, and hopefully I'll be putting up more knife videos soon. Actually, I'm making this one kind of last minute because the owners of the camera are going away on a special trip, and they need to document everything they do, so they're gonna take it with them, so I'm not gonna have it for the longest time. Okay, maybe just like 2 weeks, but still. Anyways, here's a quick look at how this teeny tiny triad lock works, just because hold on a second. Here we go. By the way, guys, this Cobalt torque set sucks. If you guys see it, don't buy it. It's the worst, and I'm not kidding right now. Here, let me show you. All the small ones, because you know, these cold steel knives and most knives, they come with like some blue Loctite already pre-applied on the screws. You can see it there. And it's a little tight, so they start like slipping and scooting around, and then this happens to your tip. And it's just ridiculous, because it happens to like all of them. All the 3 smallest ones are like that. I'm sick of it. You know, I need. My dad got a better one that I've been actually borrowing when I get a chance, but it's a little too bulky to just have laying around in my room. I could just keep this one like in my desk or whatever. It doesn't take up any room. Alright, here we go. So there's that little tiny triad lock mechanism for you guys. It's basically the same exact thing as the big one, in case you guys have never seen the big one open. I'm sure you have. There's plenty of videos out there, and there's a diagram on the Cold Steel website. But since it takes no effort, I decided I'll just open this up and show you guys right now. See, so it's just a regular back lock. But what Andrew Demko did, he decided to add that little stop pin right there. This one. And that transfers all the force into the handle. There it is, and this is the retention, the cutout for the retention, so it'll do this, see, this bit right here, and then you open it and it locks. There it is, and here's a spring. It's teeny tiny, but oh, there goes a blade. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, see you guys later, hope you enjoyed the video, bye.